Welcome back, everybody, after a really long hiatus, even though I think that's kind of like our new norm.
Yeah.
With the
time of
year
year.
getting busier and busier. So I will
At
do
least
a
for 2022.
Yeah.
Probably not 2023.
Who knows?
um,
Now you said something.
yeah. Now you better knock on some wood.
No, I jinxed it. I have wood next to me. I knocked on three different sources
Light
of
a
wood.
candle and
The
burn
cat
some
is really
sage.
confused. Hi.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do. It's probably a little bit more detailed than normal recap because it's been a while, and I think all of you have forgotten. So Fee, Izzy, and Mina head back to Hearthwood for a long overdue coup in the city after resurfacing from their deep dive. They help Findel sentence his mother and Lord Pier to community service.
Circus.
Community service in tacky orange vest.
Can you imagine?
That's fantastic.
That was what the jail is.
You will be on the tightrope.
They also
Elevator.
They also demand that the city adopt a more diverse council, and a grand parade and proper entombment are then planned for Relixen's bones. Getting back to the main quest, our trio return to the track for the blacksmith Wexen. They get the address and head to Wexen's little hut. Unfortunately, the wayward and wary weapon worker lay dead before them. Instead of immediately looking for clues, the girls decide to seek out some rats and speak with them. Wanting food more than anything else, this one remembers that only that two people making the blacksmith dead. That's all he remembered. After they look around for actual clues and find a hastily written letter from Wexen to his cousin. The only clue left behind is the Classmen. A natural 20 history check leads Izzy to believe that the capital scholars might have been involved. The three consult with Fendel, who, after contaminating and leaving the crime scene, he agrees that he will look for records of Wexen's cousin. A few days of relaxation and reflection are interrupted by the arrival of Findel's sister, Corallis, with a delegation from the capital. At the head of the group is one of the new Knights of the Purple Flame, the elf druid Abernath Travehorn. The newcomer demands immediately to speak with the bones of Relixen. Unable to resist, the group follows and watches as Abernath gets Relixen's spirit to speak. From the ghost, the trio glean that the ghost wasn't too bad until recently, something about a green light. Abernath then makes a deal with the city that the capital will provide aid in securing the safety of the tree in exchange for their loyalty in the coming war. Unable to argue, the High Priest and Findel agree. This now means the city will owe the crown. The girls enjoy the festivities in Relixen's honor before boarding their ship for one last night in the city. That night, Mina has a very disturbing dream featuring Elistre and a village taken over by the shadows of spiders.
Yeah, fucking lol.
So Mina is woken from her trance by this dream, and she was trancing, so she doesn't need to sleep the whole night, but so I wanted to check in with her on whether she does, feels, or says anything, or if she just tries to get back to sleep.
Question mark?
I probably, most likely, Mina would try her best to maybe draw what the village generally looked like. The drawing might not be very good because I don't think she's particularly artistic, but she would try to draw kind of what she saw. And then most likely she would wait until everyone else has woken up. And not just like wake them up and be annoying or anything.
You're just waiting
and
for
then
the
tell
morning?
them.
You're just drawing while you're waiting for the morning?
Yeah. Are we flying or are we still on the ground?
No, you guys are still at the dock in Hearthwood. You guys haven't left yet. You were
gonna
leave in the morning.
Got you. The village in my dream does not look like the elf city, right?
No, it looked like a small village.
Okay. Yeah, okay. In that case, yeah, I'll probably wait. Hopefully that doesn't mean that this village is being taken over by Loth right now. But also, it's going to take us time to get to wherever this might be, and we also don't know where it is. So yeah. I mean, Actually, okay. Maybe I might go wake Izzy up real quick.
Okay.
But specifically Izzy,
Middle of the night,
because
you go
she.
and shake Izzy awake.
Yep. Yeah, because she. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wake her up.
Okay.
I'm waking you up. Easy, easy. You are very good. How place look? Yes, you have typography maps.
Yeah, no, I've got a ton of maps. What do you need a map for?
Typography. No, it is not as need map. It is I need. I have this very not good dream, and I think that people in trouble, but
Oh,
I don't know.
like a premonition, maybe?
Yes. I think it is this, and I think people in trouble, but I do not know village. So I try draw this. Let's pray that my drawing doesn't look like that one sketch of a leprechaun from that really famous YouTube video. But
Okay.
but you know what I'm talking about. But so I draw this.
Like
this
you
is
draw a
good,
rabbit and I see a duck.
Yeah, let's pray it doesn't look like that. Let's hope it's good. And I hand over and say, "Do you know this building look in
Okay.
the village area? You know?"
Mina, I need you to give me
Oh
a.
God.
Let's see here. If you're trying to do it from a dream, I guess it would
Mhm.
be either history or perception, I guess.
Okay, I'll do perception.
Okay.
Excuse my coughing. Okay, let's see. Perception. Let's see how it went.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
it.
and then
She's not artistic.
Izzy, I need you to give me a history check as you try and look at this picture that has been drawn, and with your 2 scores, we'll see how much you get.
Hold on, I need to. When I join the game, it always like defaults to that GM setting, and I was like, that's a lot of stuff. This isn't right. Oh no. So then I didn't look longer than that, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, you said what roll?
I need history.
History.
Oh.
A
Okay.
10.
Well, between the interesting drawing and you're able to match it to you're being able to match it to some kind of map from your memory, the best you can tell is that it's somewhere probably in the east, maybe near the coast, or at least like a body of water of some kind.
Yeah, so this really is gonna be I just guessing based off of what you've been able to tell me. Like possibly further east. Is there anything else besides like the location, something that maybe stood out in the village that could maybe help me get a better idea of where it is? I'm thinking east though.
It was small village. It was small. Do I know anything else, Leah?
With your perception
I'm
check,
not
you
gonna
ain't got
say.
nothing right.
Okay.
Right now, I mean,
It was small village. It is being taken over by a very evil Loth. You know Loth? She is awful. It is her. She is gone. It is bad.
Well, there's a lot
But
of shit going bad right now, so I mean, what's added to the list? That sucks. Okay.
Okay, well, now
So,
we know
Mina,
if
you
we go
can.
somewhere with spiders, we know where
Yeah.
and what happens.
So we're heading in the ship right now to north, right?
Well, you're not moving yet.
Well, no, yeah, I mean, but like our next like location idea, I thought we were going from the river. the tree town up to the mountain thing. I thought that was
Hearthwood, seriously.
whatever.
We're really bad at names.
Yeah, you are.
You're not my real dad. Okay, Hearthwood.
No, I'm bigger than that. I'm God.
I know.
So Mina, without like maybe trying to get something else from Elistre another night, or like praying for a while or something like that, you're not going to get much else right now.
Yeah, that
Your
makes sense. I
questionable
will.
picture and half awake
Oh.
Izzy is not going to get you much right now.
Damn it. Okay, I'll just keep that in mind, and I'll probably I'm going to say to Izzy, okay, well, since we are not next place we go, can we make sure that there is a forest nearby, is a quiet forest, not with people, so I can do a ritual dance
Oh, well,
and maybe get more information.
we could probably do that like on the road too. Like we'll find like I imagine as we fly over, be able to find a clearing to camp in one night for you to do that with. Like that sounds like an
This is
easy thing
true.
to add to the schedule.
This sounds good.
Yeah.
I will think this. We should do this. I appreciate it. Okay, you go back to sleep. So all your stats can go back up. No.
yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, I just a little
You guys have been partying the last few days. Your stats should be fine.
Yeah.
So you guys they go back. Izzy goes back to sleep. Mina might go. You going back to trancing, or just gonna stay up and think for a little bit longer?
How long was I trancing? Was it at least 4 hours?
You only need 4 hours, so it's
Yeah.
you're pretty much good. So you can stay up a little longer.
Okay,
Or
in that case, yeah, I'll wait until. Yeah, I thought about it too. I'm probably gonna wait until once Fee wakes up. I want to talk to her too. Because is it me? Am I breathing?
I can't tell.
It
But
might
yeah,
be me.
I don't know.
When in doubt,
I don't
just
know. I can't
assume
hear it,
it's
so
me.
it's probably me. But okay, so yeah, once Fee wakes up, I would like to talk to her also and show my really good drawing.
Okay, so you let them sleep through the rest of the night though, and maybe wait till morning. And morning breaks over Hearthwood. However, it is not a very nice awakening. You hear banging on the side of the ship, and you hear the shouts of Opal. And she's racing up the gangplank. You guys need to go. You guys need to go. So the people aren't very quiet here, and they know what you looked like. And apparently, the soldiers have been gathering all the information they can about you. You guys need to get out of here. I was sent ahead to warn you guys to get out because they're heading here soon. So you need to get out of here. So Izzy, wake up. Wake up, come on, come on.
No,
You gotta go to the helm.
Yeah, I'm up doing it. Do it.
Okay, so
get off my
I
ship.
thought I would
Thank
have...
you. Goodbye.
No,
Goodbye.
Wait.
You guys... Hold on. I didn't get a chance yesterday. And she drags Izzy up to the helm, and she goes, okay, I thought I would have more time this morning, so I really have to explain this really quick. You got to remember this, okay?
Yeah.
And she points to the helm.
Yeah.
Izzy, there's a few different things there now than there were before. It's not just the helm.
There are a lot of buttons.
You have the spell cauldron behind you. We talked about that. You need to put a spell slot in there. It'll keep you up for a few days. The bigger the spell slot, the longer the days, more power. You know, that kind of thing. Helm is for steerage. You got that. They're pretty simple. And she keeps looking up towards. So now the handles and buttons. She motions the cloud and the wave lever. That's kind of obvious. You want to switch your boat from clouds to the sky and the waves. Okay, so you've got the blue lever. It goes up and down, and there's 6 different spots. That's for altitude. That's,
Oh my God.
magical thrust upward. You got the green sliding one. That's wind control. It opens and closes the sails. This red button, you click it once, you're going to deploy the anchor, click it again, and you're going to deploy the land stilt. So when you need to land when there's not water below you. She keeps looking up towards the city.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
so this
there's
yellow
so
one, it's a
much.
sliding handle 1 through 4. It slides the wings and sails. It's like your speed selection, so you can catch more wind or less wind. See that black button? You don't have cannons right now, but if you did, those are the cannon doors. If you find a place that can put cannons in, I'm not an arsenal, so I couldn't give you those, but I can
Yeah,
give you
that's
the
fair.
doors. Okay, I gotta go. You got all that? All right, I gotta go. Get out, gotta go. And she
All
jumps
right.
off the ship.
Thank you, goodbye.
Hoist. Hey, is anchor up?
You're at the
I
dock,
don't
so
know.
yeah, you just need to be untied.
Yeah, untie those ropes, put them back on the ship, and we are going to get the fuck out of here.
I do
And
that.
I'm gonna, once that's in position, I'm gonna make sure that the one switch is set to fly. I am going to
Which?
the one that has either cloud or wave. I'm gonna put it up to cloud.
Okay.
I need somebody to put a spell slot in the engine.
We put.
Yeah, Fee did that last night.
Just
I
want to
put
make
one
sure we're good
in
there.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
then I'm
yeah.
going to check altitude to 3. Or move it up to 3, and then
which lever?
the green one. Wait, no, there's one with 6 spots. I didn't get the color for that.
Blues.
Blue?
Blue.
That's
Up
blue?
and down.
Okay.
I believe it's blue.
So
Okay.
blue.
You're at the dock, so you start rising at the dock.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a tree above you.
Oh shit. Okay, well then no. I thought the docks had more space between then. Okay, so then I'm just gonna set it to wave then.
Okay.
And then
Just
steer
get
us
out
out of here
open
as
air.
quickly as possible, yeah.
Open water.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you open the sails.
Open the sails a little bit. Yeah, like this
Okay.
type of stuff I can definitely do no problem. Open the
Yeah,
sails
okay,
a
so
little
you
bit, get out of
Get
there.
out from under the tree that arches
Yeah.
over the lake.
And then
so
once
you're out
we're
from under
mostly
the-
out, then I'll start going blue switch to 3, green opened it up just a little bit, and then I put the yellow to a 2.
So you put the altitude up, your ship starts rising out of the water, which is a brand new sensation.
Woo!
Weird.
You open the sails a little bit to catch the wind and start moving forward. And your wings, you've slid the level to open up the wings a little bit, so you have more control in the air. And you are heading off away from Hearthwood. Slowly gaining altitude. Altitude 3
Can I look behind us to see if anybody?
Can we see them?
Yeah, as you were leaving, you do hear like soldiers coming down the stairs, as if looking on their way to find somebody. But they can't get into their ship fast enough to follow you, and they especially can't fly.
Suck it, losers!
Fee turns to her friends, going, I wonder if there would be people constantly after us.
I'm
had
flipping
we
them
not
off as she
stolen
says
a
this.
ship."
What? Okay,
Had we not acquired this ship under questionable
you want to go back?
circumstances, I wonder
You see
if
the
we
ship we
could-
have now? You want to go back to the dinghy? Look at this ship.
I'm just saying,
Hey!
had we not acquired this, I'm wondering if this many people would be constantly chasing us.
Can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. Any good chef will tell you that.
I am not trusting you to cook anymore.
Nina is just like
You are
standing at the
breaking
front,
legs.
like Titanic, but waving her
But
arms
holding
up and down
Harold
like a
in
bird.
front of you. And Harold's like, I'm the queen of the world.
That's right. Harold, you are fly! It is excitement!
Please do not drop Harold because otherwise you cannot get Harold back.
Harold is fine!
Hey, you guys want to open it up and see what it can do?
It can do more?
Yeah, it can do more. And I'm gonna shove the wings the yellow into 4,
Ah!
and start like moving in and out a little bit, and moving the
no.
altitude up and down just to like kind of do like fun little. Put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air.
Okay.
Just don't
Um,
scared.
So
mean the
if
blue
you
went to
move
4?
the altitude up, you are heading upwards by a lot.
Well,
Uh,
isn't the blue the altitude?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
which one?
The yellow's the speed, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
So she's just cranking the speed, not the
Yeah.
altitude.
Oh, I did say both. I'll just do one
She
for
said
now to
altitude.
see what it's
I'll
like.
pick the yellow.
I'll just do the yellow to 4.
I didn't hear that.
Hang on to your hats.
You're
I tuck
speeding.
Harold in.
Yeah, you're speeding forward.
Oh dear.
You do see the cauldron, the spell cauldron behind you, though, does start to glow
Oh,
brighter.
okay. And I noticed that. I'm like, okay, we're going to go back to a sensible 2. Because,
Keep in mind, this is her first ship. So.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, opals? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go back to a sensible 2. Because I feel like we're trying to be on sport mode when we need to be on eco.
So you guys get at a cruising altitude, and are able to kind of start looking around at the things that Opal has left for you. And she's kind of taken out some of the things that might have made it look like it belonged to somebody else. But she has also done some improvements. So there are some things down below now. There are 3 separate rooms, one for each of you. But she's kind of left them a little bare, so you've got like an option to kind of personalize them. But things that she's also added is that she's kind of built in a like a doghouse for JD, and there is a little
That's
coop
cute.
for Harold. And
Is it in my room?
Yes, and there's a warming box for Marshmallow.
Oh,
So-
cute.
Things that she's added for you guys. So I don't know if you guys wanted to do anything with your rooms. 'Cause she's kind of, again, basically there's just a bed and a small table in there.
I
Hmm.
eventually want to get a bookshelf and some maybe like a map storage. Like how they have wine bottles, but instead of wine bottles, it's just maps.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hang all my swords on the wall. So the next place we go,
So that
I'm gonna get
When the ship
command
shakes,
strips.
you run into that issue of almost having like a.
Ye old command strip.
Old command strips, specifically the ones that are little hooks that go off the side, and you can stick them to the wall so you don't ruin the wall. You get that? I'm gonna hang up all my swords. If I had a
Magical
katana,
command.
it'd be even better. Like, gonna get some fedoras, put those on the wall too. No, yeah. So I want to do that at some point. At some point, I want to get some paint and paint some moons and stars everywhere, and make the walls like dark purple black. Make it look like outside night. I'll make it look cute. I'm gonna waste my gold on that shit. It's gonna be fun. But that will be next port if I can find those things.
Fee, do you do anything with yours, or add anything, or?
He would probably just like put up her instruments and like her various like trinkets and stuff. But since she's traveling by herself, she doesn't have like a lot of her extra stuff. So it's bare for now.
Okay. Izzy, do you add anything, or
It's just
start planning?
in my head.
the
I'm just
map.
planning, yeah, the map thing, and then the books thing, and then a bed. That's really like with like enough space to have maybe somebody else in it if I want.
Oh.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
Do not invite that gambler onto this ship.
No.
They are
Not-
meant to be.
Maybe Peter.
True love.
Not meant to be.
They are
Maybe
meant to
Peter.
be.
No.
Peter is also meant to be. They
There
are,
I can-
There's a lot.
there I can accept.
I'll have
they are on
a.
a ship. I ship them all.
I'm gonna have a sailor in every port.
Hey.
God damn
That's
it.
so funny.
Maybe not the port where you're
Oh,
one criminal.
You're
All the
really,
ports.
really a criminal if you get caught.
Oh. Oh,
As long as we keep moving, we'll be fine.
I also want to buy a safe. A small safe.
That's a good
I'm going
idea.
to buy a safe,
Like a
and then I'm going to
lockbox.
put... Yes. And then I'm going to put a small box that I keep on my person that nobody else sees, and I'm going to keep that in the safe when I am sleeping or trancing. And then I'll get it back out and put it back on my
Does
person.
it have your pamphlets?
Yes. You knew. Yeah. Oh my god, Nikki wrote that she's checking on the chicken, and I was like, Harold's fine.
We need to roll
Oh yeah,
for
roll
eggs,
for
though.
roll for eggs, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I can do that while she's checking on her actual
Yeah.
dinner. Okay.
Well,
I
D4.
forget. Yeah.
Ah, wow,
Okay.
4 eggs.
Hell yeah. Harold's doing great.
You're gonna start being weapons.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can use them as cannons balls. Perfect.
I don't
For our
think they go
non-existent
very
cannons.
far.
Oh my god. This does remind me, Daniel and I have started playing the 2009 more advanced version of one of the Monkey Island games.
Oh, okay.
And I'm on a ship on that game right now, and now I'm just feeling like that. I pirate.
I should have you guys like design a flag for your trio.
Oh goodness.
Ooh. It'll just look like the leprechaun drawing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. To give you an idea, I don't know if we're still recording. Sorry if we're still recording. Like this is the game I'm playing right now. It's you might be able to play it. It's free on PS5 if you have that like yearly or monthly or whatever subscription.
Oh, really?
It's on there. Yeah, it's super fun. It's really fun. It's like it's like an old school point click game that I'm pretty sure was originally from like the 90s. Again, this is like the redo. Here, let's see. Do I have I want to find one of the older pictures so you can get an idea of what this shit used to look like. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting there. Yeah, so redo is not the right word. What is the word? I'm
Remake?
being stupid right now. I'm blanking. Remake. Thank you. Good lord. Yeah, remastered. Yeah. So to give you an idea, that's the old school one, and that's the 2009 remastered version. It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, Kylie, you didn't tell her about the hunter killer.
Oh yes, Samantha.
The Nancy Drew one?
Yes.
Yes, I got the email. Like, I want this.
Yeah,
I
was
want
just
this very
like-
badly.
I was like, oh my gosh, we need to do this.
It's a lot cheaper on their website apparently, because I had it saved on Amazon for a while, but on Amazon it's like $60, but apparently directly from their website it's like 31. So I'm like, whoa, I should get this. They also have like a crazy Agatha Christie one that I've saved on my Amazon wish list, but it's like, again, on Amazon it's like over $100 or something. Hi, Nikki.
Hey.
Welcome back.
How's the chicken?
I haven't had to take a bite yet. I was trying to just get it and then put it on a plate. Now I'm gonna try and take a bite. It was very hot.
Ooh.
Hold on, you go grab a knife.
Okay, take a bite. We need the food review. Speaking of food, Daniel did a really good
I
job on
just
the
had to
steaks,
yell at
but he
myself
likes
not to
steaks
run
well
with a
done.
knife.
Oh my god, Nikki, don't.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. I was like, wait a minute. Walk, we're fine. Okay. Oh, a new staple. It's really good.
Yay!
Yay. I was trying this new, like, the balsamic reduction sauce with pan chicken, sheet pan
Mhm.
chicken. Turned out really good. It's like almost like a
Nice.
barbecue, kind of, in a way. Barbecue sauce.
Is this in a recipe?
No, I bought a bottle
Oh.
of balsamic reduction because I was trying to
Oh,
replace
okay.
balsamic vinegar. And it does not
Oh.
replace balsamic vinegar.
No.
So I was like, well, I've got this. I want to use it.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, well,
Great.
my bad.
This is
I
what a
wasn't trying
podcast
to-
would be like if we just
No,
had
you're
a
fine. I was
podcast.
just wondering.
No,
I
it's
wasn't trying to.
fine.
I wanted to just. I was gonna try and grab it in secret, so that you guys could just keep getting or going. Because I know we don't have like a
Hope
long
so.
night tonight, so I was trying to.
Yeah.
Congratulations, anyone who's listening. Got the chicken review and the review of The Secret of Monkey Island, so you're welcome.
A double feature.
Not an ad. Hashtag not an ad.
To Leah's future, where she's listening to the whole episode again in order to prep for the next one. Congratulations, Leah.
Yes, and future Leah,
So
you should
sorry.
know that you're one of the best DMs we've ever had. Like, you run
Oh,
this
yeah, you
ship
are.
tighter than anybody. Like, I just play pretend like I know how to run a ship. You actually do it. So,
You still
we
won't
love
believe
you. And now future Leah has
It's
just
amazing.
walked into the ocean. She's like, I'm not doing
Literally bought a plane ticket again to go walk in the ocean again.
Find
It
an ocean and
it
walk
didn't
into
work the
it.
first time. Got saved by a
Oh my
dolphin. Cussed the dolphin out.
Fucking flipper.
Okay,
my
alrighty.
goodness.
So you guys have kind of gotten a little bit comfortable. You've been flying for a little while. And yeah,
Oh.
so
I told Fee about the dream. Did she know anything?
so you've
Like, I
you've
would have
explained-
told her by
explained
now.
the dream to both of them, right? Yeah.
Hmm?
So you've explained the dream to both of them.
Yes.
So you showed her the picture.
Yes, I did. My very fabulous. Hold on. I want to see if I can fucking find a picture that's going to be the equivalent of this.
So Fee, give me a I guess history check.
Not great history, but we'll see what happens. Nope.
Oh
Great.
gosh, even less of a help, unfortunately.
My
It's still
father mostly handled the maps, so I wasn't never really sure.
This is okay. Okay. No offense to the person that drew this. This is lovely, but I'm going to say, like, I think it is very lovely. However, in terms of being helpful, this is the equivalent of probably what I drew. Except less specific than that.
land
That's what I'm
mass.
picturing.
Just reminds me of like the little kid drawings in
And there's some
It's
like
just-
there's some like
yeah.
stick spiders on the edge.
There's like a stick figure of
Mhm,
Mia,
mhm, mhm. Yep, exactly.
and then a stick figure of Harold the chicken.
Well, we will figure this out when we are there, I suppose.
Okay, and since you now have kind of gotten control of everything, where are you headed?
I thought we were going to the mountain. Do you want to go east? Oh.
So your dream, you know, is
I was
in the
muted.
east.
Fuck.
Yeah, you were muted.
I was because I was eating the chicken.
So
I
you know
said
the dream was somewhere in the east. However, if you were following the clues,
Mhm.
there was red vein in the mountains.
Yeah.
Is there
Was
anything
your
east at all?
other clue. From your map of the world, there's a few different things east.
Hmm.
I can toss you over there if you want.
Well, because like if it's a premonition,
Yeah.
we probably need to act on that, right? Because like we can always fly over the mountains to go to Red Vein.
But we might lose our lead on the killers of that guy.
We had killers?
Red vein
Yeah,
was
didn't
from
they
a
kill that
different
guy?
clue. It
Oh.
was you.
Mm.
It was when you were looking through the clues you found on the boat. Some of
that's
them
right.
were financials, and it was having to do with somebody that was in Red vein.
Yeah.
That's right. My bad. I forgot that the killers were the scholar bastards. That makes sense.
What do you think
Okay.
are the scholar bastards?
There's the scholar bastards. They are best and they are. And skull. And are.
Skull.
Okay, yeah. let's-
So then
They are bad. Yeah, I think we should head. I also think we should probably head east first.
Yeah. No, because that feels like a hot lead. I don't want to let that sleep. Get it? Because
Okay.
it's a dream.
So you just want to kind of turn the ship east?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure we'll head that way.
So this is where you left.
Hmm.
So you're gonna head this way or just straight east?
Is there what you said we had leads east? What lead do we have that's
Sorry.
east?
You don't have any besides the dream. You don't have any
Shit, that's really like
again, unless Mina does something else.
You know what?
Oh, what can I do? Yeah, because I can talk to her to
with that.
east, right?
Yeah, no. Okay, here's the
Right.
plan. We're gonna head east today because it's daytime, right? We're gonna fly east until we find like a forest clearing that's good for your seance or whatever you do, your stuff. And
My
then
ritual.
You would just pray.
and then we'll have a little moon dance seance. I'll get naked if we
Mhm.
need to, and then
Hell yeah, we're all gonna get naked.
we'll all get naked in the woods. We were in the woods, and then we'll hopefully maybe figure out something else. My heart, there's like a little lake inside of a little kind of, it's more central, but like east from where we are, right? That maybe that might be where this village is, but let's get naked with Illustre later tonight and we'll figure it out.
Okay. In the meantime, we can look down from our ship over to see if there are village.
Oh
And
yeah.
if they look like they are going bad in the village,
Oh, you mean
we can
like
land.
help? Like yeah, that's not
Yes.
a bad idea. So I'll drop
If there are
altitude
big
to
spiders,
where
we know.
we're able to like comfortably see the land. That's the name of it. I knew.
Okay, so you're kind of just skimming over the land a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys.
I think I vote we go over the Golden Ash Valley. That's what I think.
I was thinking, Teddy, you see where that little lake is in the middle of the map?
Oh,
I was thinking
that
over
one.
there.
Okay, yeah, we can go over that. That's fine. That sounds good to me. Yeah, because it would make sense that there would be villages closer to, like, drinkable water.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. Okay, never mind. We'll go that
You're
way.
gonna head due east, basically.
Question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that east or is it west?
Oh, shit.
That's,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
right,
west.
West.
Okay, well then.
Sorry, I might have screwed up. Sorry.
Are we
It
at
is
least
west.
okay? So we are thinking of going
West,
in the
okay.
right direction.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Kylie, good job.
Okay, cool.
Because I, in my heart, was believing 100% that was something that my direction.
This is my world. Fuck it, that is east. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. I was like, maybe this world is backwards. I don't know.
No, yeah,
I
sorry.
don't- You never
yeah,
know. We could
ignore me.
technically
I'm
be
very
in the
bad at
north.
directions.
It's flat.
West is what I meant. Everything is. Everything you saw was somewhere west.
Okay. But yeah, I'm fine going towards the lake.
All right. We have our
We'll
heading.
do west. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, me too.
You like that?
Okay.
Was that good for you?
Alrighty. So you guys are heading west, and keep in mind that this map is big. Like, so it's gonna take a while if you're actually heading straight towards that lake. It's Even though you are faster with the airship, it's not going to be super quick, super fast. But as you are traveling, you said you're at altitude 2, so you're kind of closer to the ground.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You head over the forest that basically stretches away from the Rootwood Lake. It's that green area of a good portion of the south part of the island. Heading due west towards a lake that you have on one of your maps. One of the bigger lakes, there's a ton of tiny lakes that don't really show up on a map of this size, so you're heading towards one of the bigger ones. As you head that way, you start to see, after about a day of flying, you start seeing the sky start to darken a little bit. And you do remember Opal told you probably not a good idea to fly through storms and rain. However, above the clouds, it is clear. And you can gauge that that is going to be a higher altitude that the ship can still reach.
So, do we want to... We could also just, like, put the ship on stilts and try and weather the storm a little bit, but it might be easier just to fly up. We're going to lose sight of any, like, villages that we can do that.
Yeah. Do we see any bodies of water below us?
Nope. Been the forest a good portion of the day.
What,
Damn.
is it closer to nightfall?
Yeah, you're getting closer to late afternoon.
Can we land?
Well, I'm curious.
Is that safe?
Would tonight still, like, weather-wise, from what... It's like, weather's an important part of sailing. What I can see of the weather, do I think that it's going to storm through the night?
It looks like a big storm, and you're over the forest, which is mostly trees, so it wouldn't be that easy to land. You could try it, but like I said, that the world map is a lot bigger than you might think. So getting to that body of water that you're aiming for is going to be a little while. So even if you were to fly above, you're probably not going to reach that lake anytime soon.
There's time. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna raise altitude then.
Okay. You raise it up in order to get over the oncoming storm clouds. You do have to raise it up to altitude 6. So if you head all the way up there, the spell.
Can we still breathe?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yes, you can still
It's
breathe.
fantasy world, right? So
Fantasy
we can still
world.
breathe. Okay, good. Woo!
Magic boat, flying boat without a balloon. So make that
It's
make
like-
sense.
It's one
Game
the
of
spell
Thrones,
slots
it's fine.
Bard does.
I've never watched it. Anyway, so you have to
Fly
raise up to-
dragons. Pretty high, so. Okay.
So you are pretty high up. The spell cauldron is glowing a little bit, but it's not as dangerous of when you were like flooring it, as well as going high. It kind of seems to be if you use too much of one or the other, it might start stressing it, or at the same time. But you seem to be okay for now, and you're kind of you break through the cloud layer. You can hear the storm below you. But you seem to be out of any danger. No lightning strikes or anything like that. The wind's a little bit stronger up here, so you are kind of floating through them a little faster. And then everybody give me a perception check.
22.
1 sec. Holy shit. Oh.
20.
All right.
Oh, wow, whoa, what? Why didn't it work like this when I made my drawing?
Why can't my drawing be that good?
Because even then, our history rolls might have been shit.
That's true. That's that good point.
So you are sailing above these clouds and making really good time to somewhere. But then you all notice something a little strange. In this sky of, little slowly darkening blue, maybe a little bit of red from the sunset, and the storm below, and maybe a little white, you catch green.
Oh, God,
And not just regular green, moving green.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
And so, what?
A dragon?
You try.
Scary dragon?
Well,
That's scary.
So,
I'm gonna let you.
Nikki, what speed are you going at?
We're still at a 2.
Speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh no.
You're heading over this storm, and suddenly something very large, very, very, very large, and green and brown break from the cloud cover. I need you to give me a dex roll, Izzy.
Oh god. Well,
Was
Unfortunately,
it a dex roll or a dex save?
true.
It was
I
a
just
dex.
did a sec saved. Should I re-roll it?
no, dex save's fine.
Dang it.
So you get something very, very green burst from the cloud, and you're not quite as fast enough to get out of its way.
Holy
So you do get flipped all of a sudden. You're able to keep a little bit of control. However, you might be a little stunned to see
Oh my god.
a giant flying turtle.
What?
God damn it! Not this again.
Again?
It is cute!
What?
It is. However, you just got clipped by one of its flippers because it was moving, and it is kind of beside you now. You maneuver around. The spell cauldron behind you gives a little bit of a sputter. You do notice this thing is humongous, to the point where you can land on it, and it wouldn't, hurt it or anything like that. In fact, it looks like there might already be something there, because on its back are trees and some buildings, and this
Let us
turtle.
land!
The cops don't have a flying turtle with buildings, do they?
What?
Is
Dylan?
this my village from my dream?
Oh
Look,
shit!
it looks similar!
What if
It is village!
could that be it? Do you think that's it? Do we need
Maybe.
to chase
I don't
down this
remember
turtle?
I should say, it is not going like super fast, but it is flying about the same speed as you are right now. But the spell cauldron gives another sputter, and your ship wavers a little bit.
Oh shit!
Hmm.
We gotta get to that turtle.
Yes.
Be prepared that we might need to throw another spell slot in the cauldron
Yeah,
if we're gonna burn this much
I'll be
fuel.
ready.
Okay.
I can throw a spell slot in anytime, so Leah, just tell me when I need to throw it in and I'll throw it in.
No, you're fine spell slot wise. It seems to
okay.
have been, it got hit. So your ship got hit by something by a very, very giant ass turtle. Flipper.
It's damage, not gas.
Yeah. Whoops.
Well,
Whoopsie.
and the only person who I know who knows how to fix this shit is Opal, and that city is looking for us. Fuck. I need to learn how to do this myself. It can't be that hard to figure out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing correspondence with Opal about how the fuck to fix my own goddamn ship. Because I know how to fix my ship, when it wasn't flying. So.
I feel like you're gonna start training to be an artificer, and eventually you'll be dual role.
just to fix my boat. Stop blowing holes in my ship.
That's it. That's the only reason.
Okay. Endo. Nice. I'm gonna try and get to the turtle.
Okay, so you are able to maneuver it kind of almost above, and there is some open area that is available for use. And I guess you pull in there, and how do you do that?
Going to slowly go down the altitudes, trying to and I'm gonna double click the red button to put down the land stills as I get to altitude 2, and then altitude 1, and then once the land stills are fully extended, altitude 0.
Okay.
And trying to match the speed of the turtle with the speed of the wings until we're set on the turtle, and then I'm gonna put the wings in and hope that I didn't fuck up the boat.
So you pull in over the turtle, kind of match the speed. You come down, you know the right levers and buttons. You're getting better at it. And you, it's a little bit of a bumpy ride because you're both moving. But you manage to land the ship on the turtle.
Woo!
And
Woohoo!
the spell cauldron below you gives a sputter before going dark.
Oh, that's not good.
But before you is a kind of strange sight. You can see this open sky behind you, and you know you are on the back of a giant turtle. And before you is a small idyllic village. There is what looks like a dent in the turtle's shell where water has gathered either from the atmosphere or something like that. And it trickles off the side of the shell. There's a path leading to this village. However, you do notice that the homes and houses here are kind of on the small side.
Like, are they my size?
Or
Actually,
smaller.
they're about your size, maybe just a tad bit smaller.
Huh.
Whoa.
And before you can ask any questions, though, the doors fly open and gnomes come hurrying out. They have different.
Ooh.
Everybody be
hello.
cool. Don't trust them and don't look them in the eye. It's a threat.
They have
I get my
various
pamphlets
weapons.
ready.
They have various weapons on them, but they are village dressed. They're not like in rags or anything like that, and they seem to be a little organized. They do look extremely confused to see somebody on the turtle, and they quickly surround you. And one steps forward, going and asks,
We represent the
God damn it.
"No, and stop trying to get me copywritten."
That's fair.
They step for one steps forward, not quite the leader looking, but somebody who at least is going to talk first. Intruders, how did you get up here? Who are you?
I just kind of like
Hello,
Vanna
have you had
White,
more spiders than
the
normal recently?
yeah. So she
The first
says
thing I
that,
say.
and then I'm like, the ship. Did you see the boat behind us?
Mina
We
cuts to the
see the
chase.
boat. How boats can fly?
This one
They
does.
So they look between each other, and they still have their spears pointed. They're not entirely sure what to make of you. Probably a little bit more alarmed and surprised than anything else. And you also are, besides maybe Izzy, the other two are much taller than them.
Giants compared to them.
I put a hand out towards them with a pamphlet in it, with a big smile.
They glance around, they look at the pamphlet, then they look back to you, kind of confused for a minute.
She's cool. Don't worry. She's
Have
cool.
you heard of Illistray? She's trying to protect you because you have more spiders, maybe? Wink, wink.
They look between each other.
Do you
still
say
extremely
wink, wink?
But then somebody tells them to move aside, and they move aside for a little older-looking female gnome comes forward. She's got a walking staff with her, and she looks you up and down, and then eyes your ship, and just looks a little concerned before saying, "Have you come to attack the great turtle Endo?"
No,
I
man.
don't even know that the turtle existed until we almost got run over by it.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
He seems like a very nice turtle.
Yes, it
Yes.
seems very, very interesting and
Never
cool.
knew turtles could fly.
We didn't know ships could fly, so
Yeah, you know what?
We didn't either.
Till a little while ago, we didn't either.
Look at us all learning and
Mhm.
growing together.
Also,
I
quick
have a
random
chicken, his name is Harold, and he cannot fly. He can on the ship.
question.
Very land-based, Harold.
you hear you who whispers chicken.
The female
like-
leader is
Ooh,
her like
show
walking
him the
stick with
chicken,
nose
and
drive.
then like see if you can like squeeze an egg out of Harold. I don't know how
reach
chickens work.
eggs out of I don't think the chicken is here, but I have all the eggs in my purse, and I hand out eggs.
Mina, you show them eggs, and they look fucking ecstatic. They pass around the eggs, and they almost seem to revere them for a second. And they're very gentle. They don't quite understand that it's food. They almost seem to be holding them like really, really gently, as if like they're afraid they might break it. And
they're gonna go rotten. Oh no!
My concern is, do they think that they're turtle eggs? Because turtle eggs kind of sort of look like chicken eggs from what little I've seen.
That's a good. Well, shit.
You don't see any chickens around, so they are very confused, but they know the shape of an egg. They know it's important. So they like really gingerly hand the eggs back, like not wanting to break them. They also pet the chicken. Like a few of them pet the chicken.
Oh,
and be
good.
Like, oh,
okay, Harold is here.
And the gnome lady steps forward and says, "I am Brina Brandyoak, and I am the leader of this village. If you mean us no harm, you are welcome to stay and perhaps visit. I don't know if you need to leave again soon." She glances at your ship. She has no idea how it works, so she has no idea why you landed. But as long as you mean the people and the great turtle Endo no harm, then we shall welcome you.
Yeah, hey, you know, with us being up high, you might get some more moon juice tonight if we do it here.
This is very true.
I have no idea what that means.
Me either, really.
It is nothing.
She's assured me that it's safe,
You
so...
have the eggs again, and I hand the eggs again.
They reverently start passing them around again. They're like just gently polishing them or like petting them.
Leah, random question.
Yeah.
For the gnome leader,
Brina, yeah.
Yeah, Brina. Her walking stick, is it gnome size or is it like a tall ass walking stick?
It's like a little taller than her. Like it's a
Okay.
walking stick like for her.
Because for some reason I was just like, is it enough for like if one of us says something stupid, she's gonna smack us on
I
the
mean,
head?
she could probably still smack you.
Mhm.
I mean, the weapons they're holding are not makeshift. They're not sticks or something like that. It
Right.
looks like they've made them, and they have purpose. And you know, her first question was to ask if you were here to harm the turtle. So it's obvious that they know what to do with them, and they have like a purpose kind of thing. So Brina motions for the others to basically give you space and give the eggs back.
No, you can't have them. I give them back the eggs with the pamphlets. Each one gets a pamphlet. They all get pamphlets.
They look really confused, and then they kind of like look to the chicken, wondering if it has a pamphlet.
I put a pamphlet under Harold's
In his
wing.
knee.
It's like
Harold just tucks her head underneath the wing and then just pulls out a chicken pamphlet.
yeah, I was
Oh my
like,
God.
the
She's
pamphlet
been
about
hanging
chickens.
out
Yeah,
with Mina enough
this
that
pamphlet
she now
about
has her own
chickens. Yeah, there you go.
That is so funny.
He
And
looks
it's
at
all
Izzy
in
going,
chicken
"Now that-"
scratches.
He looks at Izzy.
Now the chicken has pamphlets. Where the hell is it getting pamphlets?
I
No
feel
wonder
like
why
if there
that's
is a
it.
god, they don't care about the trees at all.
How are they making pamphlets?
So the gnomes, they motion you into the city, village, not city. It's a very tiny village, and there are these houses that are made out of wood from the different trees here on the turtle's back, but they obviously have been made very carefully, so nothing is wasted. On a little plot of land like this, they probably have to be very vigilant about what they use. But it all seems very nice, and they welcome you in. There's kind of like a central area where people gather.
I just saw the picture. I love the map. Ah. Sorry to interrupt. It's just so cute. It's so cute. Look at the turtle. Ah.
I
Sorry,
made
guys. Sorry. everyone's eardrums.
No, you're fine. Yeah, there's no turtle preset in Incarnate, so I had to be like, how do I draw a turtle? Ah, here we go.
I don't know how you did it, but it looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Looks so good.
They bring you to the town square, and Brina says, "Let's have a well, impromptu, but let's gather a feast for our friends." And you see the gnomes. They set up their weapons next to the door, but then they go and they gather different vegetables and greenery. There is no meat. You do not see any meat of any kind. You get the feeling that this ecosystem probably can't support a lot of animals that would require more land and greenery. So this forest is very small, so they live off of a vegetarian diet. But you also see like a strange soup that's kind of like greenish in color. And they all seem to be happy to make this. And they set up basically a town kind of small feast in the center. And you are welcome to join them.
Can I really quickly cook one of the eggs?
Sure,
Oh,
yeah.
God, how are they gonna react to that?
Or 4 of the eggs. I want to cook all the eggs. I want to make scrambled eggs.
I don't know if maybe this is the best plan. Is there a way to stop her from doing that?
No, they can't see me. They
I
can't
can see you.
No, you can.
Oh, you're hiding from me?
Give me sleight of hand.
I want to go back on the ship to
I'm
cook
afraid
it.
for
Oh,
I'm gonna run away
everything.
and go back on the
Okay.
ship, and I'm gonna cook
They
it.
handled them with
The
such reverence.
The reference you
Yeah.
gave that.
Oh my
I
god.
figured that out.
Crack
They're
them
not
in
gonna know
half.
what it is. And then I'll
How
tell them.
will they know?
No!
They're gonna
You're
know.
gonna give
They're
these
gonna
vegans
know.
some eggs.
Oh,
They
I
might not
think I'm
necessarily
being
be
very
vegan.
friendly. I mean, they're technically vegan, I suppose.
They don't have any
They
animals.
are
That's
vegan.
not necessarily
There
a
might be some
moral
bees.
choice.
There might be some bees.
They might not be a moral
I think
choice.
people go to
If
hell
you're
for
thinking
this.
You can't have livestock.
No, you make
But
some
they can
eggs on the
make the
ship.
choices.
That you make some eggs on the ship. So you bring off these scrambled eggs, this yellow thing they've never seen before. They might have squash, and that's about the closest to. Yeah, it's like, oh. What do you tell them it is?
Say, here, try this. It is very yummy. Carol made it.
They look a little concerned, but then they look to the chicken in like more reverence, being like, "Oh, talented! He's very talented."
Very cool bird.
I'm going to.
Uh,
Yeah.
And then a few take some bites. And it's, oh, very good, very good, very good. They scoot some bowls of the green liquid towards you.
Oh, thank you.
I
I want to try it.
well, I'm not.
Do I like it?
I'm gonna let you do that then.
Oh, yes. I will try.
That's
It
not
looks
my journey.
delicious. It is very green. It is
Yes,
very
it's
nice.
shell algae soup.
Oh,
Yep, sounds exactly like what I thought it was gonna be.
hand it here.
It is very it's got an interesting texture, but it tastes a lot like, I guess, liquefied kale.
I live in the forest with my people after living underground, so to me this is awesome. Nina is
You do
rocking.
notice they all look, for small stature, they all look quite strong. So maybe this
I go,
diet
"Oh,
might.
This is delicious. Here, try this. Easy, easy, easy. And I shove it. Into
I'm not
his-
hungry. Thank you. I'm not. I'm
Then-
so full.
She
Oh,
said
oh.
she is shoving.
And I shove- and
I
then
know.
get-
I'm doing that
Yeah.
thing where like I'm
Drink.
like avoiding the spoon.
Yeah.
I need contested strength checks.
Oh god. Oh god.
She's just sipping it.
I got soup.
Boom.
Good soup.
In your mouth.
Good soup.
It is delicious.
It is
It
unwelcome in my mouth.
It's not bad.
It is
Some
unwelcome.
salt.
See, Fee tried it. Fee said
So?
it was also delicious.
So, we're allowed to have different tastes.
No.
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 Oh, my bad. I forgot the fucking memo. How stupid of me!
Have a pamphlet.
Inside the pamphlet, it says you're not allowed to. In the chicken pamphlet, it says you're not allowed to have any preferred taste.
No.
You will like what you were given.
It's probably because chickens don't have taste buds; they just eat,
That's
and so it's like there is no preferred taste, only food.
Exactly. Oh god. Oh my god.
Um,
And then,
Eyes hurt.
I lean in really close to Izzy, like right by her ear, and I say, Izzy, is there anyone here that you think is your soulmate? Because I will help you
No.
be a wing woman.
I do
you know,
not
like a-
feel the love here.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's good to know.
Yeah,
And then
thanks
I
for check. You know what? Actually, yeah, thank
I
you
look-
for checking, cause like,
You
At
are
least I know
welcome.
we
It's
don't have
nice.
to worry about that gambling person.
So, since I whispered that in her ear, I turn and I look at Fee and I just like nod as if she's gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. And just nod.
She's just sipping her soup.
Okay.
I'm still nodding at her. I wink at her and I keep nodding.
The gnomes are watching, really confused.
He's
this-
also
I-
very
Is it
confused.
the land?
don't
stock,
blame
or
them at all.
the lower worlds ideas? I don't know.
He is also much confused.
So after the exchange of food and the mortal sin against vegans, you guys are
Fuck
the
'em.
table. The table is replaced. Hey, they're not the ones that made you eat the soup.
That is true.
That was me.
That is true. Lest we
the
forget.
The table's removed and replaced by like a large basin where they start a fire because they don't want to start fire on the actual ground because that is the shell.
That's good.
So they keep it off the ground and they start a fire. And Brina looks you guys over and then she says, "Now, tell me. So you are from the world beneath, correct?"
What is that?
Wow.
Like, you mean the rest of the planet?
What's a planet?
That's okay.
We only know the land below us.
It's gonna be a long day.
You
So
will be surprised.
yeah, you
There
know
is
what?
land below that too.
Short answer, yes.
Well, the Great Endo makes their trip around and over the land below. We circle from our ancestors' texts and the stories passed down through our generations. The Great Endo makes a large circle around a very hot, fiery plume.
Say
and-
plume again.
Plume.
Ooh.
She even makes this gesture with her hand like a plume. And has never changed this pattern in many, many generations. So you can kind of take a guess that the turtle endo makes a very, very large circle around Mount Ember from up above. Because Mount Ember, though it's not, it's kind of dormant, but it's not all the way dormant. So heat still comes out of it and above. So it's the plume she's probably talking about is Mount Ember's kind of heat signature up above. Endo circles it, makes a very, very large circle around it. As kind of like a circumnavigation kind of thing for it.
That's kind of cool.
I turn to her and I say, "Have you seen on the land below a village that looks like this?" And I pull out my picture.
Is that a drawing of a village?
Yes,
Kind of
it
looks
is
like
a
my
village.
Uncle Ernie.
Oh, what?
I don't no. We are very high up.
Oh.
We cannot see much of the land below, and if we get that close, we usually fall off. There's not a lot of
Oh.
us in this village, as you can tell, because accidents happen a lot. And you
That's
do,
awful.
and you can tell this is not a very big village, and
Oh my
living on
goodness.
top of the turtle is probably not the safest.
Hmm.
They've made it
Thank you
work
for
in many
the-
ways, but there's probably been some natural selection over the years.
Oh god. Oh my goodness.
Why don't you guys
Um,
build like a railing?
Oh, we tried that. It just never stays still. Those scales come off really easily. She like knocks on the scales below her.
That's fair.
But she says, but we do land once every 50 years. Endo lands on a
Ooh.
nesting island to lay one egg.
Oh, don't you fucking say a fucking word, Mina. I swear to fucking God. You keep your fucking mouth quiet.
Mina has not put two and two together and is just nodding.
I am so close. I want you to know that the moment I start to hear it, I am reaching up to cover your mouth. I don't even care if it looks weird.
I love that you say that, but all I can picture is you knocking me off the turtle.
It's like Barton 300 kick into the pit.
Point your feet! Break the surface tension of the oh, no, we're just on ground. Well, we tried.
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny.
I have seen the egg laying only once in my life. They lands on a very remote island in the great waters and lays the egg. But it's an exhausting task, and the egg is not fully hardened until a full day has passed. So we must remain and protect the great Endo and its egg until the egg has hardened. And then Endo leaves the island with us atop and moves back into the circle. We've never seen the egg hatch, but it's never there when we go back. So, here we are.
What if this is like a Neopet situation? You guys
Excuse
remember
me?
the great? No, that I'm sorry. This is not not to them, not to them. Like like the great omelet in Neopets.
Oh, I love
Who
Neopets.
just told Mina not to bring it up?
I'm not.
this is out of
No,
character.
I said I specified. I said this was just to the girls in the
Yeah,
group.
no, I know.
This is
But not.
not out loud.
characters
Not out
in the
loud.
group.
Yeah. But y'all remember?
Yeah. I
Ugh.
always ended up getting the bacon omelet every time. It's like I want a rare one.
No, the
damn it.
peas and cheese one is the one I
Oh,
always
yeah.
Sounds awful. Doesn't peas and cheese
Yeah.
sound like
Yeah.
a mistake?
try. Terrible.
Like your
That
mom was like,
sounds
"Well, this
good.
is what we have in the cabinet.
I
So
mean,
this is
considering
what you'll
that-
get."
Considering that one of my comfort meals is mac and cheese with sweet peas in it, I think it sounds delicious.
I have not had mac and cheese with sweet peas.
It's
Okay.
I don't like.
Next time we're together, I want to try it.
I
I
like
don't-
peas.
I
just-
don't like peas. I don't
like
trust
peas.
them. They're hard on the outside, and then you smush them, and then they just break, and they're very rude. I don't like them.
I don't
You know
trust
what? I mean, my mom would agree with you. One of the ways my dad always messes with my mom is he's like, "We're gonna get the LeSueur peas out of the cabinet and have that for dinner." And my mom goes,
Blech.
"No,
I'd rather
I
die.
hate these." We don't actually have any LeSueur peas in the cabinet. My dad just says it every time.
Just fucks with her.
And then mom will go on like a 2-minute rant about why she doesn't like peas every time.
Well, my dad is the one that he absolutely hates peas, and my mom says that like if this man eats a pot pie, he will literally pick out every single pea. I'm
Whoa.
just like,
I don't do that.
dude.
So
I used to do that. I don't anymore because they actually taste good.
somebody should be proud of me somewhere
Mm.
because I don't do that.
I do that with onions. I don't like onions.
Really?
Unless, no, I don't like onions.
raw onions. If they're cooked, they're totally fine. It's just the astringent taste of raw onion gets me.
Mhm.
Anyway, back to D&D.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh yes,
D&D food review.
you are in luck. We are heading towards the island. It has been 50 years, so Endo
Whoa.
should be landing within the morning upon the nesting island. That's why we're this low. Normally we're not this low, but
Ooh.
Endo has begun to make their descent to the island. So you will be able to witness the great nesting.
This is very cool. I am very excited.
Brina, one quick question. Very random, but please just answer the question and don't ask questions.
Okay.
Did anything weird happen about a month ago for your village?
A month ago. Well, I mean, the sky turned green for a few seconds. We were afraid the Great Endo had broken wind.
I'm sorry.
It is a
Sorry, that
fart
was
joke.
funny. That was really funny.
Hey, they're
I
gnomes.
enjoyed that.
I kid, I'm funny.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I just wanted to check because we've been hearing a lot of weird stuff going on about a month ago.
Yes, no, it was just a green wind, or not green wind, a green light. But that a lot of things happen up here in the sky. So when it comes to light, we don't tend to worry too much about it. The Great Endo flies above many storms, but they can weather many storms, even flying through them. They're very hardy. She pats the shell again. Oh, there goes another scale. Hold on.
Whenever she taps it, does like the ground kind of move as if Endo's just like, "Hey, stop poking me."
No, he's huge.
Okay.
They're huge. So
I wasn't sure.
yeah, they're humongous. So the tapping on it is probably not gonna do much. But so as she is sharing this information with you and answering any questions you have, you do see that there is another female gnome not far from her who is getting excited about the stories and has not taken their eyes off of you. She is like staring with like starry-eyed and looks super excited. And
Oh, wave at her.
Brina glances over when you wave, and then she sighs. And she says, every 50 years since we land, gnomes have the option to stay. However, the nesting island does not have anything to offer except the Great Endo's nest. Once gnomes leave the Great Endo, they are never seen again.
Yeah, they
This is
die
Oda. This is Oda. She is my daughter. And you see Oda like practically bounce up to meet, like to actually greet you two, you three, and she launches into, can you tell me about the world below? Is there cities and villages?
Yeah.
And are there more gnomes? Are there more people like you? Are they nice? Are they mean?
Sometimes.
There is
do you
a
ha-
lot.
Do you have different animals and trees and greenery and there's
Mhm.
roads, right? I've read about roads.
Mhm.
And there's ships kind of like yours, but they're on water. I've
Mhm.
never seen a ship fly. We only have so many texts left from the world below, and she's asking you like a million questions until Brina kind of gives her a sharp look.
Oh,
And
cute.
Oda, we have talked about this. You are not to leave the turtle when we land.
I thought you said
and
they
Oda
get to choose.
Brina then
Like a
kind of gives you.
rumspringa.
Brina then gives you the mother glare.
There's no
That's
chance
what you
of
said.
coming back.
Listen, there's only one mom I'm afraid of, and she's not you.
We've talked about this, Oda. It is a choice you cannot make so flippantly. Once you leave the Great Endo, there is no returning. No gnome has ever come back. Because as she said, the one island, which is a remote island in the middle of the ocean, basically won't offer anything to them. So if they wanted to get anything, they'd have to build it here and hope that they could keep it when they're on the island and get somewhere. So the chances of people surviving are extremely low, and the chances of getting back to the nesting island are even more.
But unless they are part of a crew of a flying ship.
I've never seen one before.
Why are you volunteering?
I don't know. This soup is very
Oda
good.
jumps on this. She goes, "Really?
You
Really?
idiot.
When we land on the island, I can go with you guys. Could you take me back to like where you're from? Like, are you from a bigger island or a land mass?"
Hey!
And
Need
Brina
you to
looks
start
like
taking
really
breaths
alarmed.
in between your words. First things, I might not agree with what your mom necessarily is saying, but she is right. It's not something you should make like hastily just because you're excited. It's one thing to like dream of doing that, and action is a completely different thing. You're gonna be more lonely probably than you've ever been in your entire life.
Poppy standing off to the side, like, I left my caravan kind of hastily, but I won't say anything.
Yeah, but
Oda,
we're gonna.
Oda looks a little crestfallen,
I mean,
but you just said that.
it is also very cool to have other people around you who you are not to know, because I was very stuck underground, I can't say the word, for a very long time, and I have seen a lot more now that I am not stuck in the under
Underdark?
the land. Yes.
So you see
I
Oda's
don't like
eyes.
saying the word.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You see Oda get her eyes get even wider and be like, "There's places under the land below."
Oh, hey.
But do not go because there are bad people with large spiders and they will not like you. So don't go there. If you
Spiders?
can come to my forest and hang out.
Yeah, if
I am
she's
horrible.
like truly thinking about it and like has like put some actual thought into it and isn't just jumping, then I don't mind her being on the boat. Of course, I want to make sure that's very clear. But if she's just doing it impulsively, I don't want her to like make a giant mistake. Like, how many opportunities will she get to undo that?
This is true. Question, and I look her in the eye and I go, how many of the people on here are your relatives? Will you have to get married to your relative?
Oh shit. The level of incest in this group.
Everybody gets really quiet.
It's the Game of Thrones question. Turtle.
You still.
I do not mean this mean because sometimes we do it too where I am from, but just is a question to think of. Like you said that there were like 5 people.
Are there people there's not like 5 people, there's more than that.
Oh, okay. I thought there were like 5 people, and it's like,
no, there's like
she's gonna have to marry like her uncle.
Her
I would say
uncle cousin.
There's about 80 to 100 gnomes here.
Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. Okay,
These houses, though, they're they're in scale, they're small, but they would be big enough for a lot of gnomes to kind of live in.
Okay. So she
Very large
might not
turtle.
have to do that much incesty. Okay. Well, that changes
The
things,
less we
Leah.
think about the fantasy world, the better.
That's
Maybe.
Good point.
You are on a flying turtle right now.
Okay. So
Yeah, but let's talk
I
about
did not
gnome
ask that
sex.
question.
When a boy gnome and a girl gnome love each other very much.
Very much.
Hey, a boy gnome and a boy gnome can love each other too.
That is
That's
very
true.
true.
And
a girl
but if
gnome
they
and a
want
girl
to produce
gnome.
bebes,
Oh, that's true.
I mean, it's a fantasy world. We
gnomes
never
lay
know.
eggs.
Oh shit.
Do gnomes actually lay eggs? Can we make that canon? Is that
I
canon?
want to know what Daniel's thoughts are in hearing.
Oh,
Damn
he's,
it.
he's in the other
Can
room playing
gnomes-
Dragon Ball.
That's fair. He
So
can't
I
hear
don't-
anything.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go ask him though.
Hey, Sam, aren't you on a time crunch?
Oh, that's right. No,
Oh,
yeah, we gotta
I
focus.
wasn't even paying attention to the time. Okay, yeah.
Do you ever feel like you're herding cats, Leah?
A little bit, or gnomes.
Only on days that end in Y.
Only on days when she's surrounded by us 3.
That's fair. Bless.
Okay,
So,
so to go back, I didn't actually, with that knowledge in mind, I did not ask the question about if the gnome would have to commit incest. I didn't ask that because it wouldn't make sense if there's more than like 5 people.
Oda does ask, are there more gnomes where you're from?
Look around because I don't.
Well,
Embervale has gnomes.
yeah, there
Yeah,
are.
I
There
might
are.
not notice.
They
Seen it, but I
mostly
haven't
like,
gone on my
you
travels.
know, even for the fact that like we have like a ton of variety in the capital for the most part, a lot of the races ended up like splitting a little bit and kind of making their own like predominant settlements. So like there's Heartwood that has the elves, and then there's the mountain town whose name I don't remember that's mainly dwarves. And yeah,
Red Rock?
Red vein.
Red Vein.
Red
Hey,
Vein.
she got closer than I did. I didn't even try.
Got close.
Fee got it.
I got it right.
Yeah, okay, teacher's pet, it's fine, it's whatever. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I love that.
I'll put
I-
the
no,
map in the hands.
I'm sorry. I'm
you guys
sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was just. Listen. You need to understand how much I appreciate that you have your hand on the ball, because I definitely don't. I think at any time that you're like, well, does this have to do anything with that? And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot all about that. Like,
I will admit, I love that the teacher of the group called someone else a teacher's pet.
hey, that's because I know how to spot them. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Lots
I
of
was
experience.
No judgment here.
Yeah, I'm sorry about who I am as a person. I wish I was better.
Never apologize for who you are, my love.
No,
Exactly.
apologize all the time. I want more apologies.
It's all I have.
Web sound.
There we go. Now everybody has the map of Embervale in your handouts. So
Yay!
Oh, thank you. That's great.
It's Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Candy Mountain.
on a turtle, focus. Sam, time crunch.
Yes.
You can both
Yeah.
go to hell and shut the hell up.
Well, we told her there are other gnomes.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, so she looks really excited, and Brina looks a little worried and annoyed. And she says, she goes, Oda, I believe you have chores to do. And Oda kind of like pouts a little bit, but then she goes to do them. Even though Oda looks like she's an adult, it doesn't look like she's like a small like
How do you
child.
spell Oda's name?
ODA.
ODA? Okay.
So she goes back to the house to do her chores, and Brina kind of settles herself again. She glances towards the ship, and she does see that there has been some damage. And she says, "Are you going to be able to sail again, or
I don't.
perhaps let some of our builders take a look?"
I need. Yeah, no. We need help. We're gonna need help.
Very well. We can provide some help. Perhaps you can provide some in return.
What do you need us to do?
Well-
Oh, are you gonna ask us to help you with protecting the egg when he lays it?
Has anybody ever told you can kind of steal thunder?
Oh.
Well, I think that means that for once in my life I was actually being a good listener. So, every now and then.
Yes. Every 50 years, when the Great Endo lands on the nesting island, again, the egg that they lay is soft until a full day has passed, when the shell has hardened enough to protect it from just nearly anything. But in that time, many predators come, and they are attracted to the smell of the egg, and they try to get it. Normally, we are able to fight them off pretty easily as a group. We do lose one or two each time. But as of late, in the last time we went, we didn't have many predators, except one. One very terrifying one showed up, and at that time, it wasn't very big, but we knew it would get bigger. And it's been 50 years, so we are concerned that now that it is bigger, it shall be there again and more of a threat. So
What
I
is
believe
this
you.
predator? You know what it is?
It is a sea serpent of some sort, quite large, and not to the size of Endo, but enough to do a great amount of damage to the egg. Endo shall be exhausted and quite tired and unable to defend the egg while restoring its own energy. So we are its only hope.
Yeah. We can help with that, right?
Yes, we can definitely help.
It's possible that nothing could happen. Perhaps the beast is dead by now, but we need to stay vigilant.
Knowing our luck, it's very much alive. Sorry.
And giants. It's true though. It is
Yeah,
true.
if we were wrong, that'd be fun.
I think this is gonna be dope.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. I realize that we
But
sound
I'm-
very melancholy, but yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I'm picturing Mina is just like nodding along with a smile, but like internally scowling because she doesn't like the creepy sea animals. She keeps running into them. Like when we did under the tree. Remember? I was like the only one that got attacked by the giant squid thingy under the tree.
The
So-
malformed.
That's true. You were, yeah.
But I'm just like smiling and nodding, like yes, we'll help, because like I also know that I want to help good people, defeat evil things. So,
Hell yeah.
yes, we will help you. That sounds like a great time. Like,
Well, then let us toast to a good laying day.
Huzzah!
yes, toast.
You are handed mugs of wine. I
Adorable.
don't know where the grapes came from, but algae wine.
Turtle.
Anyway.
Yeah, algae wine. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Sam supports this.
It's more like an algae vodka.
Oh God, probably.
So Brina asks a couple of the gnomes that are kind of builders and people who fix things around the village to take a look at the ship, and they say they can definitely start working on it. But you are welcome to either stay on your ship or in one of the gnome houses. It's a little bit of a tight fit, so. But it's also nice weather up here. There is a storm below, but it's not able to reach you. But the sky above you is absolutely beautiful and clear as night begins to fall. And Endo is floating through the night sky. What do you guys want to do?
Is there any private space in which I can get naked and do a ritual?
There is the forest that is, as you can see, on the west side of, or I guess top technically, nearer to Endo's head. There is the forest that you see. There are some obvious private areas that are kind of shaded, with the moonlight filtering through.
I turn and to the girls, like no one else should be able to hear this, and I say, "Can I ask you if I go do this ritual here on this turtle, and the gnome find me, will I be killed? Do they dislike naked?"
These are very like secluded gnomes. So, to answer your question, why don't we like stand guard around the area?
Ah, yes, good idea.
That way we
Good
can
idea.
like give
Okay.
you a signal if you need to like.
Perfect. It's perfect. Okay, I will go get ready. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And I get ready, and then go out to the forest to do my ritual. In the forest, I will be stripping, not
Oh, okay.
yet. Yeah, not yet. Oh God. That would be kind of funny though if I'm just like, oh, let me get ready, and then I just walk out in the Emperor's new clothes, you know what I mean? Like... Okay, perfect.
Be still, my
So-
ever beating heart.
Okay, so I come back and go out to the forest to go and do a ritual, and then I do a moon ritual.
Okay.
To illustrate, to find out more about my dream. See if we can figure out where it was.
So you are out in this forest. The moon is out tonight, so you are underneath the night sky. It's quiet in this forest. There's not, as I said before, there's not really any wildlife. There might be a few bugs. You do see some lightning bugs around. And in that moonlight, are you dancing? Are you praying? What are you doing?
I'm sword dancing. So I'm using one of... Actually, no. Fuck it. I'm going to use 2 of my swords because I have like 4. So I'm going to use...
They're not hanging up. Yeah, there is a gnome dollar store, by the way, so if you want some command strips...
Oh my god, amazing! I've purchased the command strips and did that in the interim. Yeah, so I do my sword dance with 2 swords under the moon, naked, just like going about it. Maybe probably chanting some words. calling forth Illustre, asking for her help and guidance.
What are you asking her? And you can even ask it in Elvish if you want, or Sylvan.
Oh, okay. So most likely in Elvish, I would be asking. I'm not gonna say all the words. So I would most likely be asking, like, explaining that she was leading me to a village. I saw her in my trance, and I want to help the village, but I don't know enough about it, and I need to find it so I can save the residents from Lolth and her evil ways. That kind of thing. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, please help to give me guidance. I'll say, like, whether you want to come down and speak to me now, or if you would rather come in my next trance. Like, I would very much appreciate this.
And the other two, are you standing with your backs to her? Are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that, like, if we need to stop any of the gnomes from coming.
So I'm just making sure you're not doing anything for her or anything like that.
No, we're whether we are like glancing or not, it's just we're staying out of it to not make sure we don't ruin anything.
Okay. Well, neither of you are bards anyway, so it doesn't matter.
None of us are bards.
Just because I sleep around doesn't mean.
Well,
so underneath
so
the moon, and that filters through this tree, kind of giving a speckled look. It catches the light of the two swords, one of them being that moonlight sword that you have.
Yes.
The one that reflects, so it kind of shines and shimmers, as well as, your pale skin, basically. And as you concentrate, you're kind of calling out maybe this, not revenge, but basically a righteous need to protect people.
Yes.
You call out with this kind of in your heart, trying to remember your dream. And you don't see Illustre. You more see a ray of moonlight. Even with your eyes closed, you kind of can see this silver ray come down and reach out to you, as if offering a hand. And it's as if beckoning you forward a little bit. And
I want to go forward and also maybe take my map out, like, of the continent, and, like, lay it on the ground or a rock or whatever is closest, just in case that would be helpful for the moonlight to have.
Oh, that's great. All right, and I need you to roll religion.
That makes sense. That makes total sense. I actually don't know how good my religion stat is, ironically, even though I'm a paladin. Come on. Load. Oh my god. Okay. That's my spells. Here we go. Okay.
Religions too.
Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah. Ah! Man! The times when it's important. Sorry, that was good.
No, you're fine. Do you just put out the map, or do you also put out your drawing?
Both, probably.
Okay.
It's gonna shine on the damn drawing.
Give me another roll. I'll give you advantage, because you are nakedly dancing on a giant turtle, which
That
I
is
think
true. That's true. Okay, let's try this again. Oh no!
That's okay.
Oh no!
So this light shines down on this map and the picture. You see this silver light almost kind of starts to burn the page with your picture on it. Everybody's a critic. But
that's funny.
Instead of burning it up, you do see letters forming. And the letters are forming a message that you've seen before.
Ooh.
The message that you found with this sword.
Oh Oh, damn. Oh,
It
God,
was
that was a long
the-
time ago.
It was the letter, and it was the letter that you found with the sword, which I'm not entirely sure you took it with you, but I think you might have left it there. And it says the words, "Dear Eclipsed One, we have received your message. If you wish for the mercy of the Dark Dancer, seek salvation on the Beast's coast. We will watch for you, and a guide will find you among the white rocks. Deaf to the whispers, L."
Okay, that's awesome. Did I hold on? I think I put that in our Discord chat a billion years ago.
In the Discord.
Is it pinned?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Sorry. Okay, perfect. So I memorize that. Oh wait, no, it's being spelled with light. Fire.
Yeah, you see this moonlight dance on
Fantastic.
your picture.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it burns that into it. Okay, awesome. And then I send high praises up, and I thank Elistre for her guidance. And I pray that the girls will know what this means in terms of Beast Coast. Or maybe, okay, no, before I do that, I say, can you give me any other guidance on what the Beast Coast is? The Beast Coast.
You feel that tendril of moonlight kind of pulling back, as if the connection is not super strong, and that they can only give you so much. However, your picture.
I send my thanks.
However, your picture on top of the map burns up and disappears, and you're left with ashes, highlighting a part of the country that says the Claw Coast.
I was wondering if it was going to be that.
That's what
The
I
Claw
thought too.
Coast. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Perfect. Claw Coast. I send my praises and my thanks into the sky. I do my little finishing
The
ritual dance.
Moonlight ruffles your hair.
And then I finish the ritual, and I go back and I put on my clothes, and I go and I tell the girls everything. Like the message, I'll say I memorized it. Where we need to go on the map, all that good stuff. I tell them all of that.
Well, got our new location.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to get the ship, we need to help them with the turtle egg thing first so that we can fix the ship a little bit more, and then we'll start heading that way.
Well, and considering that
This sounds good.
the turtle is going to an island, it might be nearby.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh.
We just chill out here for a
It
couple
is
days.
true. Oh.
They did say that
Yes.
Endo's turtle laying the egg laying is supposed to be the next day.
For a day.
Yes.
Yeah,
This,
egg day.
This turtle's going real fast.
Well, she's probably
It's a big turtle.
going into labor.
Covers a lot of land quick. True.
Fuck where I need to be.
So it's later in the day. So as Brina said, that you are more than welcome in one of the houses, or back on your ship if that's where you want to lay your head. But
Is there a pub in this town?
Yeah, there is the Gnome Tavern.
You guys thinking what I'm thinking?
There's a lot of algae ale. A lot of ALEgee.
Yummy!
ALEgee.
ALEgee. I'm dead.
Sorry.
In the best way. That's fabulous. I love that.
When in
Oh my god.
Rome, do as the gnomes do.
When in Gnome.
When in Gnome, do as the gnomes do.
God damn it, I'll stop.
God. The dad in me is cackling.
Yeah, so you go into this, you have to bend down, well, except Izzy, but the other two have to kind of bend down to get inside this little bar. It's not very big because there's not a ton of people in this village, but they all welcome you, and you're served like this like shamrock shake looking stuff that
Delicious.
that definitely does not taste like a
Refreshing.
shamrock shake.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Mina loves it. Mina digs that. She thinks it's the best.
I'm gonna try and drink it, and probably like leave it like mostly full. Like, well, we tried.
Mina gets into a drinking competition with one of the gnomes.
Yep. And wins because she's bigger.
Yeah. How much ALEgee can you get down?
Girl,
All of it.
you don't have
Give me the
enough.
whole battle.
All right, go.
It's just like a normal sized mug for her.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's so funny.
Oh my gosh, she can double pint.
Oh my god. Double barrel.
I hate my life.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
Oh my God.
you guys enjoy some drinks, maybe. So maybe enjoy some drinks, and then hit the hay for the night.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you hit the hay for the night. No nightmares.
Can I put a spell slot thingy in the engine thingy in case we need it
That's a good idea.
Sure,
the next day?
that's fine.
Okay.
Because I know.
I want to
How
use a
long-
level 1. Is that okay?
Quick question: how long do spell slots last in the engine? Because I know I put in a level 2, and that was told to have lasted for like 6 days.
That was if you use basic altitude, basic speed.
Hmm.
If you chug the engine, it's gonna do a little bit more.
Okay. I just wanted to check and see, like, after so long spending in the engine, the spell slots fizzle.
No, not really,
Hmm.
but you have
Oh.
been it has been damaged a little bit.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Okay. Question. If I put the spell in there right now and then I have a trance, then can I get it back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I did that.
Okay.
I slept on the ship. I'm too big.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. You
Yeah, it's
guys
just
go to
fine.
sleep. You guys get well, you weren't really lacking much except the spell slot, so you get those back. And in the morning, you start feeling the entire island kind of shake. And when you wake up, or you head up on the deck, you see that the clouds are starting to kind of surround you a bit more because Endo is descending.
Ooh. Ooh.
The gnomes all seem to be getting ready. They are either gathering weapons or putting on little bits of armor that they have as Endo is heading down towards the ocean. As you get closer, you guys notice you can't even see Embervale from where you are. Brina does explain that the island that Endo has been circling is off towards the west. So you have...
Oh no.
Sorry.
The other direction?
I'm remembering my directions.
Wait, no. We want to go west.
Yeah, west.
West is right.
I thought we wanted to go. Oh, we want to go west.
Yeah,
Okay.
west is right.
My brain. Yes. Okay, perfect. Great. Yay.
That's why when you were like, no, I was like, what do you mean no?
Because I got east stuck in my head, and then there's yes. Okay, great. Wonderful. Thank you. Continue.
Anyway, so Brina basically points you in the direction of the island. She knows, after so many years, she knows where they are. So she knows which way you would have to go if you need to. She just points which direction you're supposed to go. And you see Endo start to kind of give like this really wide spiral. And below you see an island. It is not much bigger than Endo itself, and it's very, very sandy. It seems to be kind of as if it, not a platform, but it's almost above the sea level just a little bit. as if it's built up on top of like a key or something like that. And it's very sandy. There's no trees or anything like that, and the sand seems to have formed like a natural nest, like a little mound with a hole in the center that seems to perfectly fit the turtle. And with some effort, the turtle lands. And
Oh.
immediately the gnomes start jumping off and into the sand on the other side of like the doom kind of hill that makes up the nest.
Will the
So
ship
on the outside.
be okay, like on the turtle still, or like?
Yeah, the structures are fine. They on the stilts that should be good.
Okay.
Endo's not moving a lot. They're not like Endo's not doing like the butt wiggle.
Thank God. Okay.
And you see the gnomes kind of setting up a barrier, lines of gnomes around the nest as if to defend it from the sea. Brina is out there still in kind of older armor with a sword at the ready, her staff on the other hand, and you even see Oda out there as well with a sword at the ready. And they all seem to kind of be eyeing the ocean as if it's going to attack at any moment.
All right. You ready, ladies?
Super ready. Let's go.
Yep.
I have all of my weapons somehow attached to me.
Let's make
Goodness.
some sushi.
Eh,
So you are you splitting up or are you staying together?
Yes.
Prefer we stay together.
Yeah.
yeah. Or at least we're like
Near.
within very
Yeah.
clear eyesight of each other kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
Right? You set up on the edge of the island with the other gnomes, kind of making rounds back and forth. Behind you, you see Endo is twitching or moving once in a while. Great turtle head, kind of looking around. And then you see an egg. Very, very, very big. Drop down into the nest. You can tell by the way it's landed, it's soft. Maybe, harder than a lot of things, but still soft compared to like Endo's shell, and probably to like a large predator or something that would hack away at it. It would still be pretty weak. It is not yet strong enough to withhold too much, which is why Endo is still staying above it. But at the same time, Endo looks extremely tired. You see the large turtle starts to close their eyes as if to rest. And all seems pretty calm for now. The gnomes keep eyeing the water as the morning starts passing, and a few hours go by without too much trouble. In fact, they seem a little bit hopeful, as it's pretty quiet even as it's getting to noontime.
Stay vigilant.
And I need everybody to give
nervous.
me a perception check.
Always darkest before the dawn.
okay, 1 sec.
16.
22.
Hold on. Sorry, I was coughing. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Ah!
Nice. So Izzy and Mina, you start to see not far off, you start seeing the water kind of roil and move back and forth. And you see it before anybody else does. And from the water, you see
Oh,
a
no.
sea serpent
I pointed
rise
out to everyone.
out of the
I
water
scream. Scream.
and roar with very, very, very rhymy breath as it starts making a beeline for the island and the egg. And that's where we're going to end it for now.
Oof. You! You better
Soldier
prep.
boy, tell
Gotta
him.
review my spells.
So you guys know the musical 1776 at all?
Yes.
I
There's a
know
song
of it,
I haven't
but-
watched it, but I know of it.
There's a song called The Egg in it, and all night, anytime that you mentioned egg, I had to stop myself. No. It's not a fucking sing-along. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Leah will kill you. She's already probably a little mad at you anyway about how much you've interrupted her. She will kill you if you start singing.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Oh, that's funny.
So that's it for now, guys.
Woo!
Thank you for joining
that
us.
was great.
Whoever's listening, if you're still listening, we may get you another episode in a month.
Hey.
Maybe sooner.
Oh
We don't
my
know.
God.
But we'll see what these our intrepid trio do with a sea serpent on the way.
Oof.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Have a good night. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
We love you, future Leah.
Bye.